Okay, so I'm going off out on another Blu-ray hunt. And today I'm going to Woolwich, where they've got over 600 Blu-ray titles, apparently, between 600 and 700, somewhere like that. So we're going to go and take a look at what they've got, see if there's anything of interest there for me to pick up. Let's go. Okay, so it's actually raining at the moment. It's quite warm, so I'm still in a t-shirt. Rain doesn't really bother me. I've worked in it enough. So, Woolwich. Yeah, I'm not driving there. I'm going to get a bus. It's far easier. I hate driving in that direction over towards the tunnel. Is it Blackwall Tunnel? No, ain't the Blackwall Tunnel, is it? Dartford Tunnel. Whatever tunnel it is over that way by Greenwich. Always gets chock-a-block. Traffic is horrendous over there, especially if the tunnel goes down. And the Woolwich Ferry, because there's no real other way across the river. So that whole part of London is hideous for driving. So, I'm going to get a bus. Yeah, like I said, between there's about 700 titles, Blu-ray wise, in this CeX. When you take into account TV stuff on Blu-ray, about 700 titles. So, we're going to go take a look. Yeah, let's just get there, shall we? Some nice flowers growing there. Very pretty. Now, this isn't generally a CeX that I film in often. I think I've only ever filmed in there twice before, so here we go, third time lucky. I don't know what I picked up before, but there we go. It's just like I said, because of the journey down there, it's not particularly an area I like venturing into. However, the wife is finishing work. She's finishing work down in Woolwich. And so I said I'd come and meet her and we'll make our own way back. Yeah. Now I'm not saying I will, pop into my local CeX as well. So hit 2 CeXs. We'll see how that one plays out. Depends on the rain, weather, and whether or not I feel like it. This is an old telephone exchange, hence why there's a sort of old London thingy out there. Actually years ago that used to be. It's been turned into flats now. It's not often I actually do this, and it's raining a tad heavier than what I thought. So I might get wet. Still, that's life. So we are now down in Woolwich somewhere. We've just got to find where we're going. So I'm heading to the CeX in the High Street. I wonder how busy it is today, because obviously the coronation is occurring, and to be honest, I've got no interest in that, or in watching it or anything. So hence I'm out and about. Okay. So the CeX is literally just in front of us on the other side, just beyond Iceland and the card factory. Right, so here we are at CeX in Woolwich. Let's go in and see what they've got. So 4K's first, and there's a lovely selection in here. I've never seen this box set before for 18 quid. Lots of Kingsman there. Lots of Assassin's Creed and lots of Top Gun all the way back to the depth of a disc, as you can see. That was an anime feature or something there. £5 on Mary Poppins. Halo, £22. And Rocky. Yeah, now I've got about 11 minutes of footage in this store because why not take my time and film? £15 on Predator and £8 on The Predator. More Assassin's Creeds. Akira, the anime movie, the collector's set, I have that. Star is Born, which is a really good film. Lock Up. Now, I have a review of Lock Up coming very soon because it's a film that I've never watched ever, and it was voted for as my next unwatched movie. So keep an eye out on that. It'll be coming soon. And there's an Avengers box set. Rampage, £6. Aladdin. I've not got Aladdin. I don't really want Aladdin. I may get it one day. I should give it a watch. Someone told me to. Said it was alright. £10 there on Doctor Strange. Conda, I think, was £15. £10 on The Last Spider-Man. Venom. La La Land, a really good film. I should sit down and watch it again, but the wife doesn't like it. I don't know why. James Bond box set there. There's some Bonds. Arrows, very cheap now to pick up. And Annabelle. I didn't mind the Annabelle movies. I like the whole of the Conjuring universe, I'll be honest. Arthur there. Not the original. That's not the original. Yeah, Arthur, the original Dudley Moore one. A film that's not got a Blu-ray release. There we go. Bullet Train down there. And Black Phone, which is a good film. Bicycle Thieves. Got no idea what that is, nor what this is. There are titles in here I've never heard of. Obviously I've heard of Black Adam. No, this is the Batman The Long Halloween, but that's the extended version. That's the one where the two parts are put together as one film. Worth picking up. That's very good. Bullet there, Steve McQueen. Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. There's loads of them. Better Call Saul. It's the final season there. And up to the next shelf, there's a Crown. Big thick box, that one. Cobra Kai, £5, seasons 1 and 2. Again, a travesty, a series that was getting Blu-ray releases, then they stopped just for DVD. And I didn't get no more. £18 on this Dog Soldiers. And what's this? Do the Right Thing. And we have The Day the Earth Stood Still, £6. 1951. Date night there. Steve Carell. I do like Steve Carell. Moving down. Daniel Craig Bond collection. Denzel Washington collection. £8. Elvis there. That came and went pretty quick, didn't it? And it was a good film, but you don't hear people talking about it now. I think that's just standard with most films these days, isn't it? Purge there, the first Purge, £2. £12 on the latest season of Flash. Game of Thrones here, season 6, I believe that is. Glee. Ghostbusters Afterlife. Good film. Gone Baby Gone. Gladiator. Guardians. House of Dragon. They've got quite a few of these in here. They're £15 with slip. Is that worth watching, House of Dragon? Tell me in the comments if it's worth watching. There's Dark Material, seasons 1 and 2. The Hole. Hills Have Eyes, the original version. And what have I spotted now? Hung. This is a great series. Thomas Jane. Yeah, I enjoyed Hung, but they didn't release the rest of them as far as I'm aware. His Dark Materials, I didn't even know his Dark Materials got a season 3, I'll be honest. Look at this, big thick box set, £6, look at the size of that, for House of Cards. Kevin Spacey, going cheap. A lot of Halos, £8. Just the Blu-rays. I mean, that wasn't that long ago, that was on TV. Mortals there, In Time with green case. I could do something with that green case. Let's get in a Grave Part 2. What's that? Comic horror or something. Of that ilk. Jaws up there. Then we come to the Jurassic Park. So we only get the J's already. It's Killer Crocodile. This is an Italian film. I do have them. From 88 films. Say that again. Killer Crocodile 1 and 2 in a double pack box set type of thing. Do this for £1. Let's drop to the L, shall we? Life of Pi. Keith Lemon. Oh, no, I hate Keith Lemon, but I like Kelly Brook. Oh well, can't have it all, can we? Legends here with Tom Hardy and Tom Hardy in the style of Lego Movie 2. Boss Boys, now we know name. Maniac Cop there, £10. My Cousin Vinny, great film. Love. Yep, this one's coming home with me. Oh, Moulin Rouge. I like Moulin Rouge. That was good. I was joking when I said that one's coming home with me. It's not, okay. Misery there. Film about the wife. £4 on The Nun. And £10 on whatever that was. Once Upon a Time, a TV series. Predator 2. Someone's trading Polar Express 3D, £5. Great if you've got a 3D player. Peaky Blinders. Pacific. Now this is labelled up as a Blu-ray version, but that's the DVD size tin. I'm sure it is. Planet of the Apes. There we go. These are the original 5 movies. Nice little box set. There's Plane. £12. Again without a slip. Pitch Perfect. For such a long time, I thought that was a film about football. No word of a lie. I thought it was about football. That holds no interest for me anyway, but I didn't realise it was actually about singing. Pixels in 3D there, £2. And let's go up to this top shelf. Quatermass and the Pit, £5. Resident Evil's up there. Rocky, Rise of Planet of the Apes. Speed, Sherlock, Smile. I didn't get on with that film. Clone Wars, nice lenticular. In far better condition than mine, I believe. Sons of Anarchy, seasons 1 to 5 for £10. Good price. Supergirl's there. Southpaw, Super 8, Shin Godzilla. I do have that. Sully, Star Trek Discovery. Yeah, we're coming to an end. They've got a lot of stock in this store. You know, I do like visiting this store, but like I said, I don't do it often. But I like the amount that they have. Spider Baby. I have no idea what that is. It's Shining there. Space Truckers. Tears of the Sun, Bruce Willis there, that's pretty good. Monica Bellucci was in that as well. Tower and Inferno. Thor, Ticket to Paradise, I enjoyed. Okay, we're down at his training day, £2.50. Good price, good film. Now, we're down to more T's here. Universal Soldier. What else? There was a Laurel and Hardy there. We need a poo. How much? How much? How much? Oh my God, I'm in shock. 18 quid, is that right? Why would that be so expensive? Surely that came out the other week and it was only about 15 quid. Someone let me know down below, because I didn't pick it up. Oh, I don't know what I've done with the camera there, but I dropped it. There's some X-Men. Now, this TV, look at this TV section. Look at that. Look at that. Walls of TV. But when you consider how they're laid out, look at the amount of shelf space they're utilising and the amount of double titles there. I don't know if that's good or bad. I mean, I don't know. Final Conflict, Season 1. There's some Family Guys, and I'm missing some Family Guys. I don't know. I might have to get my missus to go back, and I'm going to have to check my collection. I'll have to get her to go back when she's work one day. So that's it in here. So as you saw in there was a considerable amount of film. One of the Family Guy seasons they had there on DVD. I didn't know if I've got or not, so I may have to ask the missus to go back tomorrow for that. If I haven't got it, I'll have to double check. But yeah, so let's head to Lewisham now.
On Monday.
So let's go in here and have a look. So Lewisham. Start with the A's. And what do we have here? 28 days later and 28 weeks later. Quantum of Solace. Spectre. 2001 A Space Odyssey. Some Marvel Avengers titles. This stuff has become very cheap. Obviously this is a sign of the decline, I suppose. Titles that are big, sell big, and end up really cheap, because obviously they're all getting traded in. Oh well. Arrival, £15, 4K. American Hustle there, 50 pence. Here's a nice Apocalypse Now collector's set with book and all that sort of stuff in it. I do have that set actually. Black Swan. See something interesting about that. One of my upcoming videos, I think, in 2 weeks. Body of Lies. I don't know what that is. Bisping. Let's put it where it's meant to be, next to the other one. I'm doing the job for them in here. Look at this poor Batman Begins. Or Batman Begins. Oh, Batman Beyond box set. Battered up. Cover reprinted on Bad Lieutenant. There's a Man of Steel DVD in there. And a Waterboy DVD as well. Clash of Titans. A nice slip. Looks brand new. Awesome Worlds there in Citizen Kane. Captain America. 3D. Casablanca. Dark City. Someone has traded some stuff in because I haven't seen that here before. You got to remember, this is my local, so I'm in here a couple of times a week really taking a look. I don't always film. I just thought I'd film today because I filmed in Greenwich and I'll come back through this way and it'll be a nice addition to this video, just having a look at what they've got. Vincent Van Gogh on the bottom. There, Green Zone Gravity, nice slip on that, £1 as well, good price. Oh, to be a new collector these days. Amount of money I wouldn't have spent if I started now. Hunger Games 4K there, Hobbit 3D box sets, a couple of Hancocks. I don't know if I've got Hancock or not actually, I'll be honest. Hail Caesar. George Clooney. Alden Ehrenreich is in this as well, isn't he? Who went on to be the young Han Solo. I tried watching this film. I started watching it. I just couldn't get into it. I like the look of it. The execution didn't work for me, I guess. Joker there. Looking at two different prices because that one's labelled as a 4K and a Blu-ray box, so I don't know about that. I don't even know what that was. I just pulled out. There's Life of Pi, Legend, Mummy trilogy box set. Wouldn't it be nice to have Brendan Fraser back and do another Mummy? You know, now he's sort of made a comeback. Yeah, maybe if he lost a little bit of weight, a little bit of shape. Patriot there. Predator. What was their health issues that he had and prevent him? I don't know. Purple Rain, Prince. Pulp Fiction. Romance in the Stone, £6. I remember when that was about 18 quid, that Blu-ray. I mean, as a back catalogue Blu-ray in CEX used to be about 18 quid. Star Wars Rebels, £3. Season 1, fantastic price. Fantastic series as well. Sully, Miracle on the Hudson, Tom Hanks, another Tom Hanks, and Ryan. Two good films. Secret Life of Walter Mitty. I do like that film. I'm lost in on a trip. And season 2 of Star Wars Rebels, £3. Fantastic prices. A really good series. Sausage Party, film that shouldn't even be in existence. Some swords up there. See the Chucky in that there. Shawshank, fantastic film. I did see a stage play of that once. Obviously wasn't as good. Here's Troy, the director's cut. £2.50. I've never seen the director's cut, I don't believe. I'm sure I haven't. I'd know if he has. 3+ hours. I'd be aware of that. Just other bits and bobs there. Toxic Avenger. Violent Night was there. And now I am walking into WH Smith's just to have a look at the magazine section, and it's side on. I'll walk that in a minute. Doctor Who Coronation magazine with posters inside. Another Doctor Who. Empire with Guardians on the front. Total Film with Indie. I'm looking forward to that. Just have a look at what graphic novels they've got here. Nothing to write home about, I don't believe. There we go. That's about it. We're about done. Ant-Man there. Yeah, let's get home. So we are back home. 2 CEXs visited. Yes. Now I know today isn't Saturday. That's when I've done this Blu-ray trip. That's when I got these pickups. Thusly, because I haven't put this video out yet, I haven't really formed my yesterday's weekly pickup video. That'll form next week's, because I had enough content anyway to make those days worthwhile. So yes, so today's Monday and here we are with this pickup video. So I spent a grand total of £29.50 in the 2 CEXs, primarily in the Woolwich one. I've been very surprised if they didn't have anything for me in there. But let's go sort of work backwards. So in the Lewisham branch, my local branch, I had a few new items in there that I hadn't seen before. But the one item that I did pick up is Troy for £2.50. The Brad Pitt Troy movie. This is the director's cut version, which runs at over 3 hours long, 196 minutes. That's 3 hours and 16 minutes. Troy is a film that I've obviously seen back in the day. I don't think I've ever seen the director's cut version. Yeah, so that was primarily my intrigue of picking this one up for £2.50, because I haven't seen this cut of the film, as far as I'm aware. Is it any good? Let me know, or isn't it? I know that on Rotten Tomatoes it sits quite low, around the 50% mark for reviewers, for critics, but the audience score is high. So it's one of those ones. Yeah, Troy, director's cut. So I'm happy with that. I just need 3 hours and 16 minutes now. So let's have a look at what I picked up in the Woolwich branch of CEX. The geezer in there was useless. The geezer who's serving me was useless. So I picked up one steelbook and I had to direct him to the steelbook. I was there, they were behind the counter, they're all side on, so you could only see the spines. And I couldn't even read the spines properly on some of them. Some of them I recognised. And there was, and he was going through them. He knew what film I wanted. I told you it was in stock. And he came to walk away from it. He didn't realise I was behind him looking at what he was doing. And he came to walk away to tell me he couldn't find it. And I said to him, no, what's that one there? That one there, between this and this, what is that one? And lo and behold, it was the steelbook that I wanted, which we will get to in a minute. So let's have a look at what I got. So, I actually picked up 1, 2, bloody hell, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items in there. 5 items. Okay, the first film I picked up was In Time. A film that didn't really do much with the concept of it. It was an intriguing concept, but the film sort of goes on a Bonnie and Clyde sort of kick halfway through. However, I wanted the green case. Yes, £2 for a green case. I haven't got the film anyway, so, you know, it's one for the collection. I will give it another watch. It's got 2 discs, digital copy and a standard Blu-ray. Yeah, I don't really like Justin Timberlake, I'll be honest, but I like Amanda Seyfried, so there is that element to it. How many times have we seen that image on other films? How many times? You know, you could just superimpose different faces on that, couldn't you? So there's that. Now, another film that I didn't have in the collection, and I know this has got a 4K release recently. I don't need a 4K release, and that is Training Day with Denzel Washington and Ethan Hawke. Yeah, again, a film I've not revisited for a long, long time. Great film, really good film. It was a TV series of it. Bill Paxton starred. And then, unfortunately, we lost Bill Paxton, so the TV series was canned after that. I think they'd done 1 season with him. I'd like to have seen more of that with Bill Paxton. I miss Bill Paxton, he was fantastic. But anyway, so when I think of Training Day, I do think of Bill Paxton. Okay, so what else did I pick up? That's 2. This is, okay. This one here is a title that I've already got, and I've picked it up again. And this may seem a bit silly. Matters not. It's the Clone Wars, the original Clone Wars film, the first one before the TV series started, the one that got a theatrical release, the one that wasn't very good. I remember going to see this in the cinema. I did go and see it in the cinema, and why did I pick it up again? Simply because the one that I've got is a little bit tatty. The slipcase with the lenticular, a little bit tatty, and when I look at it, it winds me up. It always does when I see it and pull it out. So I bought this as a replacement version for that. So there we go. So if anyone would like a Star Wars Clone Wars Blu-ray with lenticular, not this one, my other one, because this one's perfect and that makes me a lot happier. Not that the other one's bad, let me show you it. Okay, well, ironically, the other one isn't as bad as what I thought it was. So it's here, but you got a bit of stickers here that I couldn't get off, and you know, but it ain't that bad. It's just a bit tatty round on the box, and this stuff just winds me up whenever I see it, you know. But anyway, so it's all good inside, all perfect and plays. So yeah, so I'll tell you what, if anyone wants this older version that I've replaced, then drop me a message on Instagram or on Facebook chat, whatever, AJ's Movie Place. As long as, make sure you're in the UK. I don't want to be posting abroad. Come on. It's a film that's worth very little, you know, in that sense. But yeah, if you want it, just drop me a message and I'll stick it in the post to you, no problem. First come, first serve sort of a thing. So yeah, so I got, yeah, so obviously I've picked up a replacement of that. Whether it was necessary is another thing. I'm questioning now whether it was necessary, but in my mind it looked far worse than this one. But I think that was my mind playing tricks on me. There we go, there we go. So I picked up a TV series. Yes, £10 for 5 seasons. And that is seasons 1 to 5 of Sons of Anarchy. I started this series a long time ago, and for some reason I stopped watching. There was so much on, so much that I was watching at the time, and this just fell by the wayside. And it wasn't that I wasn't enjoying it, it just happens. And thus I wanted to go back to it and revisit it and finish it. Now I know it lasted for 7 seasons, I believe. This is seasons 1 to 5. That'll keep me going for now, and then I'll pick up the other 2 seasons after that. That was £10. But funnily, on Amazon, this set is like 50 quid or something stupid like that. That can't be right, you know. But yeah, so Sons of Anarchy. Inside it you know, this is a cardboard box that opens up, and inside you have seasons 1 to 4, like so, and then season 5 is an addition like that in there. So yeah, is it worth sticking around to the end? Did it remain good? Is it worthwhile getting to the end, or did it sort of falter and flitter away towards the end where it weren't as good? Let me know. So that one steelbook that I picked up. Now this is a film that I've been after for some time. Not that I've been actively searching for it. It's just a film that's been on my radar. A film that I've said to myself, I'm going to pick this up when I see it. And lo and behold, in CEX, in Woolwich, and this is my primary reason for going down, I'll be honest, they had 2 copies. 2 versions, one the standard Amaray and one the steelbook. Now the steelbook cost me £10, the standard Amaray was £6. So for the sake of £4, saving £4, would I go for the Amaray or spend extra £4 and get the steelbook? Thusly I went for the steelbook, and that is for the 1951 movie, 1951, The Day the Earth Stood Still. That classic science fiction movie that was remade with Keanu Reeves starring, to lesser effect, and yeah, so yeah, I picked it up. Klaatu Barada Nikto. Klaatu Barada necktie. Nickel. Klaatu Barada Nickel. What's that from? But yeah, anyway, so The Day the Earth Stood Still. A fantastic era for science fiction films, and you know, when I was a kid, I used to watch these sort of films with my dad and that on TV, and they scared the life out of me, these sort of films. They really captured my imagination and instilled this love for science fiction in me that I sort of have today. And to be fair, I do forget about a lot of these films, but they're so worth watching. Stuff like this and War of the Worlds and things like that. All that sort of era of black and white film. Okay, the War of the Worlds was colour, wasn't it? Or was it put into colour? I can't remember. But things like, you know, Them with the giant ants, all those sort of films, they used to scare the crap out of me as a little kid. Things like this, just spacemen coming from outer space. It was just like, you know. So I still have a lot of love for them. So there we go. They're the pickups. So like I said, if you're interested in that Star Wars Clone Wars, that's the film that came before the series started. It's not a very good film. I mean, the series was fantastic, Clone Wars series, but that Clone Wars film, not so much. I mean, why they chose these particular 3 episodes to say, let's do a film with this, put this into the cinema to get people excited about the Clone Wars, is beyond me. I've never understood it, because there's far better 3-parters than that you could have chosen from the first season alone. This is the one where you had Jabba the Hutt, or you know, you had the Hutt, and you had then a little Hutt. You had like a baby Hutt in it and stuff like this, and it was just nonsense. But there we go. And that's it. Those were the pickups. This is AJ. Thank you for watching. Always a pleasure. Please leave me a message in the comments down below. Any thoughts that you want to share, and I shall see you on the next one. Take care all, and goodbye.